welcome to Interchange TV. I'm your host, Avis Mulhall, and joining me right now is Selena Griffith.
Hi, Avis.
Hello. And Selena, you've been one of our facilitators over the last 5 weeks, and you have a lot of experience in programs like Interchange. This has been probably the first experience for a lot of these students in human-centered design, in entrepreneurship, in innovation. They're from all different types of faculties and from 5 different universities. You're an academic, but also an entrepreneur. So, what value does a program like Interchange bring to these students?
Well, I think Interchange is an amazing program because it allows students to step out of their normal disciplinary silos where they're focused on a grade as an outcome. And they're getting to mix with students not only from other faculties and disciplines, but other universities. So they're experiencing different learning cultures and different perspectives on problems because they're dealing with people with different knowledge and backgrounds. And that allows them to develop collaboration and communication skills that they would not normally be able to develop until they enter the workforce.
Perfect. And I think that's a really important point because academia is really great for learning theories. It's really great for getting good grades. But a lot of the things it doesn't prepare you for is the chaotic nature of the real world. How important is it for international students in particular to prepare for the unexpected?
Well, I think for international students, they have a particular challenge that they come in and they're in social isolation. And so they've got the double complex issue of learning and also trying to re-network and develop new friendships and also keep in touch with the people back home. So when you have a formalised program like this, where they're getting some accreditation through AHEGS, I understand, that they are able to sort of say, look, I can dedicate this time to this program because I can see it giving me value at the end. And it also allows them to develop self-confidence in communication skills, which is often a challenge for a lot of people in another language. And again, that it allows them to learn to communicate with people that are of different ages, backgrounds and cultures.
And a program like Interchange, a few years ago I did a similar program actually with you at Social Innovation Sydney. And, I think a lot of the learnings, a lot of things clicked with me straight away on that program, but it took a lot of years of practice and actually doing things for other things to maybe fall into place and go, oh, I remember that. Do you think that how do you think a program like Interchange will stand to people in years to come?
Oh, I think when you do these programs, you don't necessarily synthesise the benefits straight away. The structure of Interchange has been fantastic because it's taken all the different steps that you need to go through for an innovation or entrepreneurship program, be it social or any normal entrepreneurship program, into chunks of information that the students can use and then put together in the order that they need to create their enterprise. And they will often learn tools in that kind of scenario that they don't think they need, but 6 months down the track the penny will drop and they go, aha, now I can use
light bulb moments.
Yes, the light bulb moments, and they will keep coming in. I know after conversations with you often say, I learned this years ago and now it's relevant. Well, that's how life is, and these programs again have added on benefits, and I'm noticing already in the Facebook page that we're having people from other parts of the university who run programs that support social entrepreneurship wanting to connect with these students so that they can support them past this program. And that was something that's unexpected, and that's important to see those connections happen.
And for students who are going out into the workforce, they've gone through Interchange, how should they talk about Interchange at job interviews to show how they stand out from other graduates?
Well, it's great you said that. We did storytelling today. So it's about telling a story. So look, one of the things I did at university was an interchange program. It allowed me to work with different people from different universities and different countries and different backgrounds on a collaborative project to develop some kind of social good or social outcome around an entrepreneurship model. And you've just expressed to whoever wants to employ you that you're outgoing, you're driven, you're focused, and you're able to work with other people and you're interested in change. And if I was an employer, I would be so excited to have those skills in a graduate or even someone who's early in career, because it demonstrates that you're flexible and adaptive and outgoing and interested and engaged. And they're the types of people that I would employ, I think.
Perfect. And just one last thing, you've worked in academia for quite a while, you've worked in entrepreneurship a lot. For the students who, before they graduate and they're going out and they're looking at jobs, what would be your kind of top tips for people to find that career that really matters?
Look, I say to all my students, it doesn't matter what your first job is, as long as you can stick at it for 12 months and demonstrate that you can apply yourself. And then from that point, you've learnt all the skills that you need on the ground to work in any role, and you can then think about what you really, really want to do if it's not what you really want to do, or it gives you a position to say, look, I love doing this, but I'd like to put an emphasis on another part of what this is, and allows you to have conversations internally about moving into a different area. But it's about getting that first hit on the ground, run with it, experience, and then decide what you want to do. You might still, I'm 45. I still don't know what I want to be with when I grow up.
When I grow up, yeah.
And that's true. And most of these guys will have 8 to 10 major career changes and shifts, and they might be slashies, like working in 2 different jobs at the same time. Their qualification doesn't have to define them. They define who they want to be. Yeah.
That is a really, really great point to end on. So thank you very much for joining us, Selena. And thank you very much for joining us for this episode of Interchange TV, and I'll see you next time. Take care.